Hey guys, it's Bonnie from Dwelling Logs. I am a little late to this video. I was supposed to do a January recap and February planning video. I want to do that like right at the cusp of the month, but things got behind. We've been fighting colds and things haven't quite gone to plan, and so I thought I better do this right away so I don't forget and so I don't miss a month. So come get your coffee. I'll tell you all about what has been going on in January and our plans for February. I have a few things that I've picked up that we are going to be doing for Bible. So I want to show you kind of the new things that I've kind of added in. We're doing basically core subjects and all the Middle Ages things. My kids are very interested in old-fashioned things, so we're doing everything Middle Ages. So we're trying to juggle in an eclectic way what that looks like in our house with all these really cool resources that we're using. So let's dig in. So for January, my plan was to do Gather Round Middle Ages. That is continuing on my February sheet. You guys, I will try to remember to link these below. My goal sheets, every month I kind of go over a goal sheet that talks about like things that I want to do, our dream to-do list, our priorities, what's in season, because I really like to focus on things that are seasonal, that we can actually like go outside and explore, like as far as ecology things, themes and that kind of thing. So I will link that so you can have a free printout of that. Anyway, so Gather Round Middle Ages, we're still working on it. Whoops, I lost a sword. We're really loving the MP3s and the lap book. That is all we're doing. We're not doing the student pages for this unit. I have them, but I haven't printed them. We're just using the teacher's guide with the MP3s. My hands get to be free and listen to the lesson, which I like. I'm usually still in the room. And then the lap book, which I think is really, really fun. I think you could create your own lap book too. It'd be so easy to use. If you're doing the student pages already, you could use images from the student pages. If you print out your own teacher's guide and after the lesson, you want to just give your lesson to the kids and they can cut out the pictures that they like from it or whatever and make their own lap book, that's totally possible. But Gather Round does sell like a whole lap book pack that I have. So we've been doing that. We've been really enjoying that. Wonderhouse Creative Medieval Study. We actually haven't done a lot of this yet, but we still plan to. So Wonderhouse Creative has a medieval unit that we have, and they also have like a preschool pack. So we have been using the preschool pack. It's got like different mazes and coloring pictures and stuff like that. But Monique at Wonderhouse Creative, she has created this unit, and there's a coloring picture. We really like her units. And so I'm really excited just to dive into her Middle Ages stuff. So anyway, this looks like the preschool pack that I grabbed. This is not the actual Middle Ages pack that she has, but I have it printed over there. I won't go grab it because I kind of think that I showed you guys last time. Anyway, so more review when we kind of get through that. Right now with Middle Ages, we're kind of we're kind of right at the cusp of the early Middle Ages, and we're going into like, I don't know what you call it, the Middle Ages, the Central Middle Ages, whatever. Like we're kind of up to about 1000 BC or AD. So that's where we're at. So we're going to be continuing on with Gather Round and Wonderhouse Creative. We're going slow because we're juggling a lot of resources. We're also doing Story of the World, Middle Ages too. So Story of the World, it's kind of a combination between Christian worldview, but world history timeline. So yeah, I feel like I really like it. It's story form. I didn't get all of the curriculum that goes with it. I just got the books for the read aloud stuff. So we're going through this. That is something I did not talk about last time, but we're adding this in. So for February, this is going to be added in. I talked about doing Shakespeare last time, which I still want to, but we're going so slow through Middle Ages, and the concept and the topic is still so interesting for my kids that I don't mind going slow. We're just going to flesh it out deeper and more and enjoy it. So I'm going to slow down on rushing to Shakespeare, which is actually after the medieval period. So I'm just going to put a pin in that, which is just fine with me. Church history there's a lot of church history or some church history in Gather Round and also in Monique's unit. So that's just a focus that I wrote that down, I think, just so we could remember to rabbit trail there. St. Patrick is early Middle Ages. I know that's next month for March, but it'll be kind of fun to review that little area of time. Like, I think it was around, I want to say 400s, maybe 200s. I can't remember now what date St. Patrick is. I'm gonna have to look at that. I think it's like 280, something like that. I can't remember. But we'll revisit that March 17th. So I don't have to worry about that for a while. Robin Hood. So that was on my list for last time. And I'm so excited because we have been reading Robin Hood. Actually, let me go get my Robin Hood pack. So I made a Robin Hood novel reflection. I've done some novel reflections before. I haven't bound this yet, but this is Robin Hood. So basically every chapter we go through, there's discussion questions, and then there's information and rabbit trails, very much pertaining to Middle Ages. And then I have student pages with narration and copy work and coloring every day. So that's been really fun. We're reading the old Howard Pyle one. That's the one I base it on, but we're doing the Some Merry Adventures of Robin Hood. Just so you know, if you're looking for a Robin Hood version and you want to go classic, you want to go with the 19th century Howard Pyle version. The Merry Adventures of Robin Hood, which is his original book, has a lot of ale drinking, which is whatever. We're listening to that audiobook. However, we are reading the Some Merry Adventures of Robin Hood, which is also by Howard Pyle. He just took excerpts from the original, pared it down a little bit. It's not that much shorter, but he eliminated a lot of the merriment, so to make it a little bit more child suitable. So if you're looking for a Howard Pyle version, this is the one I recommend. This, if you don't do the pages that have the chapter discussion questions, then this is still a great pack for any version of Robin Hood you're going to do, because it talks about Nottingham Castle and archery and the jobs during the Middle Ages and chainmail and stuff like that. That's very, very gonna relate to any Robin Hood version that you do. If you happen to be watching this before February 22nd, just so you know, there is a mega bundle going on right now. If it's after February 22nd, I'm so sorry, the mega bundle is over and it's gone. This will be in my shop, but right now it's inside of a mega bundle. The mega bundle is $25, but it's over 110 resources from a whole bunch of different creators. Mine is just one pack inside there. It's worth over 900 bucks. The bundle is $25, okay? So it's like a fraction of, one lady said it makes every resource 22 cents. So just so you know that that's going on, I will leave that in a link below. If it's after February 22nd, this particular resource will be in my shop. And I do participate in bundles about 4 times a year, give or take. So there will be more, but it won't be this one. So anyways, if you're interested, I was just gonna throw that in there. Okay. So what else for February? So Robin Hood, we did get to the Princess Bride pack. I have a Princess Bride learning pack. We did watch the movie, but I have not printed the learning pack. I need to go and do that and see if we can sneak that in this month. That's by Wonder House Creative. So if you're a Princess Bride fan like I am, there is a learning pack for homeschoolers that exists at wonderhousecreative.ca or .com. What is it? Let me just see. It's .ca. It's .ca. So anyway, Monique is one of our favorite resource creators, so we love that. Okay, so that's basically what I have there. So my priorities were core subjects, middle age themes, and outdoors, stay active. Winter birds and snow are what we're in theme. We did not do winter bird studies. However, there are amazing winter bird resources. Actually, in the bundle I was just talking about, there is an upgrade option, a $14 upgrade option for 3 bird packs, which looks really good. And Nature Study Club that I paint for, that's all from the For the Love of Homeschooling. Nature Study Club had a winter bird theme. So I guess I can link that too. I should go grab a whole bunch of links, and I'll just link all this stuff that I'm talking about below. So if you're like, that sounded interesting, but what is it? I want to know more. I want to see it. You can click the link and you can find out. Some of them will be affiliate links because I do have an affiliate link with For the Love of Homeschooling. So clicks and purchases through my links do benefit me when you go to her website. Okay, so this month coming up, we're going to continue our Robin Hood read aloud. We're about halfway through the Howard Pyle novel. So we're going to continue that one for February. We're going to continue with Wonder House Creative Middle Ages. We're going to continue with Gather Round Middle Ages. We're about halfway through that as well. We've been working on a television course, like through, I forget what it's called. It's through like Prime Video. They have like courses, and we found one on Middle Ages. It's almost like a college level course, I would say, but it's just been really interesting. It's almost like listening to an audiobook, but it's got some visuals and stuff. So we've been learning about Middle Ages through that as well. And I think we're about 3/4 of the way finished that one. And we will continue with Story of the World, Middle Ages, this one. So I feel like February, we're halfway through February anyways. Happy Valentine's Day. But we are just kind of doing the same thing as last month, I feel like. Bible though, I do have, a few new things. The other thing that I want to continue on with is pirates. I feel like there's going to be some crossover maybe into some of the Middle Ages era, but Monique from Wonder House Creative has just come out with her brand new pirate unit pack. So I have it, I bought it as launch day. I bought it. I was right there in her shop. So I will link this below too. So pirates is going to be a really fun trail. Who doesn't love to learn about pirates? So that is also on our list potentially for February. I may talk about it more next month. But for Bible, are you okay? Yeah. Okay. Years ago, we did the More Than Words, the blue book that's for the younger kids. This is written by Rebecca Spooner. Before she ever started Gather on Homeschool, she wrote a Bible curriculum. It's pretty beefy. And one thing I loved about that book was that it was talking to little children, but teaching them big, meaningful concepts. Something that I look for is, I think Bible story is very important to teach our kids. Don't get me wrong. So story is important. However, I feel like when it comes to younger children, it's all Bible story resources. And I think that they are so capable of learning so much more than that. So her Bible curriculum, More Than Words, was very impactful for us, and we really, really loved it. We thought it was very deep, very age appropriate, very engaging for our kids, but it wasn't just Bible story. It was concepts about God's love and goodness and our response to as Christians and stuff like that. So I did get the More Than Words level 2. So this is brand new, and I'd like to go through that with my kids. I think we're going to do it as a group, even though my youngest is little and could have done the blue book. I think we're still going to try to do this one all together. Anyways, and then we're still doing New City Catechism. We're working through it just slowly. We like to rotate our Bible stuff on a loop, so it does go a little slow sometimes. And then at Christmas time, I got the kids the Zoology. I actually got all 3 of Marty Machowski's books, but this is the one I have heard the most about. So it's very much actually kind of like catechism concepts, but in story form. It seems pretty fun so far. We kind of just started it. So that's something new kind of on our Bible thing. And actually for mamas, I'll show you what I'm doing right now. I'm actually doing The Restless Study by Jenny Allen. This is what my church group is doing. So I'm not doing this with my kids, but I thought, it's here on my coffee table. I'm talking about Bible stuff. Yeah, this goes with some videos, and actually the videos are on Right Now Media if you happen to have that app. Okay, so basically we're doing what we did last month, going forward with our Middle Ages stuff. And our Bible, our priorities, our Middle Ages core subjects, winter active things, which is very similar to last month. Season, still winter birds and snow, even though we've had a really mild winter. It's really strange. We don't have a ton of snow. But garden prep is starting. So we have been designing what our gardens are gonna look like. I've put in an order with Vessi Seeds for some stuff. That is far away as far as getting outdoors with garden. We don't usually do anything outdoors until end of May is like our last frost. So we'll be doing some of that stuff inside though. So that'll start slowly getting into our school time too and our learning time. Valentine's Day is today. There's not a lot special that we're doing this year. There's always freebies and packs and stuff on Valentine's Day. So a lot of times I'll print something out last minute, but I have nothing pre-planned for Valentine's Day this particular year. We're going to be all about the food. We have a nice steak supper planned for supper tonight as a family. And yeah, so we're not doing anything super special. Anyways, dream routine, wake and work, core subjects, keep the house tidy. With this Bible study that I've been doing with the ladies from church, I'm hosting it at my house. And I have to tell you, there is no greater motivation for me to clean my house than to have people in it. So I feel like taking care of our home has been a lot more of a priority. I think it's been very healthy, very good for your brain. I am really realizing that I function much better in a tidy home. which is very interesting. I'm not type A, you guys. I'm so far away from type A. Anyway, that wraps up our January chat and our February, even though it's mid-February already, our February goals. I will talk to you in a very short while to tell you how we're turning over a new leaf into March and where we're at, but I expect to be sitting with this middle age theme and core subjects for a little while, just with little other things added in. So I'm excited to show you when we find new things, things like our pirate stuff. That should be super, super fun. Anyway, okay, that's it. Have a really great homeschool month, and we'll talk to you soon.